and to give it to his elect, man, to share it with his elect.
Real quick, this is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 1. Let us therefore fear, lest a promise being left us of entering into his rest, any of you should seem to come short of it. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Right, and that's the downfall of 2/3 of our people, of course, is because they can't see the bigger picture. The Lord didn't impart in them faith. All right, in order to see this big picture, in order to see this continuous city, all right, to envision it, to take part of it before it's actually manifested on the earth, you have to mix these things that we hear with faith.
Man,
you got to, man. Look, the Lord didn't put these words here in this book for us to continue to read and to read and to read without believing it, man. Without actually implementing it, man. These things were put in place for us to actually embody, to actually believe with every fiber in our being. That's the promises, the prophecies, all right, the salvation, the mercy, the judgment, all of it encompassed was meant for us to have faith in, man. And without faith, this word won't profit you. You can't see this continuous city. And right now, you can, the comment board, brothers on the comment board, brothers doing lessons around the four corners of the globe. This is that continuous city being built up right now. Right now, in the midst of our enemies. What did the Lord say? He'll prepare a table for us in the midst of our enemies, man. And that's exactly what's happening right now. All right?
Hey, Will. And for those brothers who know, when you get the fellowship with the brothers, that's a small taste of the kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
When you get the fellowship with the brothers, that's a small taste of the kingdom of heaven, man. And that's what the Lord gives us. This is why the kingdom doesn't come by observation. It's being seen in the minds of the elect, man. But it will manifest. It's not just going to stay on comment boards and YouTube forever. Eventually, the kingdom that's written about is going to manifest in the physical world that we dwell in. And most of our people have lost faith in that promise that was left to us. Mm-hmm. They don't believe that we have a rest prepared for us. That's why they settle for Babylon the Great, because they don't believe ultimately that the Lord has a rest for us. I remember the elder Ariella said this. Jay, growing up in this society, don't believe they deserve anything good to happen to them, man. Mm. They believe that this is just our position in life forever, and we got to pass this down to our children's children's children, man. This is a temporary state of being. The Lord is preparing something great. Matter of fact, real quick, before you make your point, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 2 and verse 34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, and that's talking about Jake, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest. For he is nigh at hand, that shall come in the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore, man.
Right. And yes,
that shall come in the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore, man.
Right. And it says, be ready to the kingdom. Man. Hey, how do we make ourselves ready? It's like those five, the parable of the 5 virgins. 5 are foolish, 5 are wise. And those wise virgins, they stored up oil. And as soon as the Lord knocked, they were ready. And we want to be ready. We don't want to have to get ready when the Lord returns. We want to be ready. When the Lord cracks those clouds, we want to be the water Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We want him to return to our glory, to our amazement, not to our judgment
or regret.
Regret, the water, not to our regret, man. We want the Lord to return unto our glory, But if I may say this, to the point that the brother was making earlier, growing up here, Jake believes that nothing belongs to them, and that's because like he was going into earlier, it's that flea bottom. Jake has been broken. And like it says in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, thy enemy shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And there's no need for a yoke of iron on our people anymore, because that yoke is in their mind mentally. But now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we've been freed from those bonds. If I could get 2 precepts.